So you're a marketer, freelancer, or agency owner, and you're looking to streamline a few of your processes. But let me guess, you're feeling overwhelmed with all of the different tools and software available on the market. Yep, awesome. You are in the right place. See, I know what you want. I know that you want things to be streamlined, to have a simple workflow so that you're not spending tons of money every single month, thousands of dollars on software, but you're getting the maximum bang for your buck and ultimately creating content that performs, yes? But what's happening instead is you feel like you have 75 different software logins. Tools promise a lot, but then you have to pair a bunch of different tools together and you're feeling frustrated about it. And you're not even sure what the ROI is of the social media tools and software that you're using. They're not producing great results or saving you a ton of time, yeah? In this video, I'm sharing with you the 5 tools that I cannot live without, both in my agency and also in building our own platform. These are the 5 that are going to change the game for you forever. But more importantly, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you how you can get free access to a couple of these tools and how you can ultimately save money. But more importantly, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you how you can actually get free or cheap access to a ton of these tools I'm talking about today so that you can be supported in building not only your platform, but your clients' platforms as well. Let's dive on in. Hey guys, my name is Rachel Pedersen. I'm a social media strategist. I own both the Viral Touch marketing agency, where we support clients that do 8 to 10 figures per year with marketing strategy and consulting, as well as teaching people marketing in my marketing education companies. Now, we've worked with many of the brands that you've heard of. We've helped them to go viral, generate an ROI, and ultimately create strategies for social media that actually work. And along the way, I've also built an awesome following of about 1.7 million followers across all social media, which is pretty exciting and fun. And I figured out what works really well to ultimately get the results that you want on social media and the tools that can support you in that process. The first tool that I'm going to share with you is called Todoist. It's like to-do list without an L. So if you like the process of checking things off of a list, what I love about this is it can be collaborative depending on which option you sign up for on it. This is the first tool on my list and I'm obsessed with it because every single day it reminds me of the types of content to create, the commitments that I have for my content creation. For example, email my list, record a podcast with an offer, wish happy birthdays on Facebook, respond to community messages for 15 minutes. I simply add every single thing that I want to make sure I get done each day or even each week or even each month to my Todoist. And I use the free account here and it has been a game changer for productivity. So for example, if I wanted to make sure that every day I wrote, let's say 6 different tweets, I could do it all in one, right? 6 tweets every day. And there, see how those words triggered a repeat? What's gonna happen is tomorrow, it's gonna show up again. And then once I check it off, the next day it'll show up again. Or if we wanted to, we could put every Friday, or we could put every other Friday. And this is going to keep track of that schedule for you, which is really, really awesome. It's been so helpful for me in keeping track of all the content that I want to create for all of our social media platforms. Once again, I use just the free option for Todoist, and this has been super helpful for me in creating content. And then I know on the paid options, you can bring in users so that they can support you with your Todoist. The second tool that I cannot live without, especially in our agency, is Answer the Public. Now, before you look this tool up, keep in mind that you get 1 to 2 free searches every 24 to 48 hours per IP address. So don't waste them because every 1 to 2 days you could be using this software for free, or else you could sign up for 1 month. It's $97 a month. Get all of the answers that you need. I'm going to show you guys why this is so powerful. It's powerful for ourselves. It's powerful for our clients. This is actually a huge foundation of all of the strategies that we create. So what Answer the Public does is basically it compiles for you all of the top questions about any given topic. So I could search for like TikTok or social media manager, or I could search for marketing strategy, okay? And of course, you're going to make sure you look in the right region, the right language, and you're going to go ahead and search. What Answer the Public does is it compiles for you all of the top most Googled questions about that topic. And if you have a more complex topic like marketing strategy versus just marketing, you're going to have less answers. But even right here, we have 62 of the most common questions related to marketing strategies. So the neat part about this is I can go ahead and download this as a CSV, and now I have up to 62 awesome questions that can fuel my marketing strategy for myself. But if I had a client that was in, let's say, dog food, got to make sure I've got the right country here, dog food, we could go ahead and search, and you will see that dog food brings up a ton of questions as well. So what this does is rather than going through the process of an ask campaign, you can actually just use the data to help you know what it is that your dream clients or customers, or your clients' dream clients or customers are searching for, so that you can anticipate their needs and create content that makes them say, are you in my head? So look at this, 80 questions all related to dog food. All of these could be turned into TikToks, YouTube videos, emails, blog posts, podcast episodes, lead magnets. Like, this is super powerful. And I would download the CSV, but I don't have a client in dog food currently. Now, I'll be honest with you, most of the time I'm what's considered a real-time poster, meaning we create content and we save it in our Google Drive until we're ready to post it. But sometimes, for example, when we travel or we have a lot going on or a client has a really intense launch coming up, we're going to schedule content. What I love about Metrocool is that it is an all-in-one scheduler for content. That means it schedules your Facebook content, your Facebook groups content, your Instagram content, your tweets, your LinkedIn content. You can even schedule your YouTube videos in Metrocool. So there's a ton of functionalities, and I know that they're working on some of the APIs with like TikTok, let's say, and I know that no one has the ability to do IG carousels, IG reels, and IG stories yet, at least not legally. So just know that while they don't have that yet, as soon as it's available and the API is there, they're going to be on it. But what I also love about Metrocool is that their pricing is really affordable. This video was actually created in conjunction with Metrocool, but check this out. All of their accounts are crazy affordable, even if you're managing 50 different brands/accounts. So that's one of the things that I love about them. They think about the freelancer, the marketer, and the agency that doesn't want to pay thousands and thousands of dollars just to manage social media. So if you want to grab your 30-day free trial, check the link beneath this video and you can check it out right now. The next tool that I cannot live without in either of my businesses is Trello. Trello is what's called a PMS. That stands for Project Management System. What I love about Trello, and we created this board in particular so that we don't accidentally share any sensitive information, but what I love about Trello is that there are so many different ways that you can utilize it. The way that we utilize Trello for the most part comes from the system we learned from my good friend Peng Jun, and I thought it was awesome. He has a free tutorial on YouTube all about how he uses Trello. But what I love is that every single list is going from left to right, meaning left is the very beginning, the early phase of a project, and then you move it right as it gets further along, which is super powerful and awesome. So let's say, for example, client one, we need to create an IG post. I'm going to go ahead and assign it here, and we can change the members, go ahead and add some people on in there. You guys can tell I made it so that there's no sensitive information available, and then you can move it to where it needs to be. You can also add like a due date, which is kind of nice. So we could add a due date here, and then that way everyone can see when it's due. And then based on the phase that that project is in for that client, you can move it across the board so everyone has a visual representation of how the projects are progressing. And I know this is like a project manager's dream. And for the most part, this is how we've used Trello, and I've loved it to make sure that we get our client work done. You move everything from left to right and make sure that there's only one person assigned to every single card so that everyone knows exactly what their role is with that particular client. And the fifth tool that I also cannot live without, and once again, this video is sponsored by Jarvis, which makes us sound like marketing Avengers, but basically it is artificial intelligence that helps you with writing. What I love this for is for anyone who needs support with creating a lot more copy than they can afford to currently outsource. If you're in that weird, awkward chicken and an egg situation where you know you need to create content for social media, but you're not quite ready to hire someone, but how are you supposed to hire someone if you can't create content to generate sales, to bring someone in? You know what I'm talking about, that weird situation. Now, what's crazy about Jarvis is we can use several different things. I have quite a few different templates that I love from them. One is Creative Story. So let's go ahead and use this one that I created earlier. It's time for me to be clear. I cannot accept phone calls in the middle of the night anymore. Does that sound familiar? My hard stop for calls is at 6 p.m. Central Time, and you can create the different tones of voice. The cool part is you can do tones of voice based on attitudes, emotions, or even based on, like, you could do one that's Gary Vee or The Rock or Oprah or Rachel Pedersen. So you will want to do 3 inputs unless you have the unlimited version. Otherwise, you'll fly through those words pretty quickly because it is addicting. But I'm going to go ahead and create 10 because it's so much fun. And this is just going to take a moment to create some really great baseline content for stories that I could use on Facebook, Instagram, email, and or lead magnets. So this is pretty awesome. Ooh, there's some good ones in here. And I could even take a couple of these and combine them together into a great story for social media. Let's take a look at a few more of the templates that I love. And by the way, if you want to grab 10,000 free bonus words and my entire KLT method training, which is the strategy that we use for creating all of our social media plans for ourselves and for our clients, check out the link beneath this video because you'll see there the ability to sign up, and within just a couple of days we will send you the KLT method, that full course, completely for free. To be clear, Jarvis is not free, so keep that in mind. Okay, sentence expander is also another one of my favorites. I love using the blog post, conclusion paragraph, and intro paragraph for starting out and ending stories in different places. Now, this is quite possibly my favorite for creating actually scripts for my content. So let's say, for example, we wanted to create a video all about super mom systems, right? Being a mom and a business owner is tough. We created systems for the busy business owner mom who is trying to balance it all. So this is one of actually the oldest marketing frameworks in the book. People have talked about this, I think, for actually hundreds of years. And what I love about this is you'll see that it actually outlines the different points in here. So let's go ahead and we could do energetic, we could do snarky, we could do cranky, we could do mean, we could do bubbly, we could do Mickey Mouse. I'm just gonna keep it energetic because that's pretty aligned with who I am, generally speaking. And while this is generating, go ahead and let me know in the comments, do you find this fascinating? What other tools would you like me to share about, review, talk about? I have pretty good feel for which tools are on the market, which ones work best, what I like about different tools. And the cool thing is there are things I like about most tools, but my favorite thing is finding these tools like these 5 that I've shared with you that, truth be told, support you without you having to have 75 different logins. Okay, check this out. See, these are great. Like, every one of these could become a TikTok, a mainframe script for a YouTube video, or even a Facebook ad. There's so much that we could create with this. Running a business and being a mom is seriously tough. So we created systems for the busy business owner mom who is trying to balance it all. Supermom Systems helps you get organized, stay on top of your work, and grow your company while still maintaining sanity as a mother. This sounds to me almost like a Shark Tank pitch. So I bet you could use this for a Shark Tank pitch, which is kind of cool, or even pitches in emails. We put together links beneath this video for every single one of these tools so you can grab them. Todoist, the version that I use, is completely free. That's been more than adequate for us. Trello, we also use the free account. Once in a while, we go up to a business account for Trello. Jarvis, we use the unlimited account every single month. We pay for that. It is a no-brainer for us. I'm a huge fan of the free version of Answer the Public, but once in a while we splurge on like the month's worth of data entry and then creating a ton of CSVs of content suggestions, as well as Metrocool, which you can grab your 30-day free trial to in the comments beneath this video. I will catch you guys later. Bye for now.